Alright, welcome back to my channel. In this video today we'll be touching down on some stats, some health, stamina, hunger, you know, stat consumption while doing specific actions. And yeah, last video we just finished our character movement, basic attacks. We got our menus, our save load, so we're ready to implement stats. So to start that, using GameCreator2 and the Stats2 module, let's see. Yeah, so you can see I have stats here. Wait, I don't know if you can see that actually. Hold on. No, I don't think you can. Anyways, we're going to go down to our project folder, and we're going to create a new folder. This one will be called Stats. Alright. Within the Stats folder, I will create another folder called Player. And within the Player folder, I'm going to create another folder. This will be our class. Okay, and within class, I'm going to create GameCreator Stats class. This class we will name Player, and essentially we just add this class to the player, and then whatever stats and attributes we add to the class will automatically be added to the player. So for player, I'm going to add component stats. No, I will be adding, what am I adding? It is game creator stats traits. Okay, so we'll be adding traits to our character. We will drag and drop player onto the traits, and now we will create a new folder under player, and this will be called stats. Okay, now let's create game creator stats. We'll create a new stat. This will be max health, and make sure you change the stat ID. We will just name it max health. Base value of our max health will make it 100. So we'll start out, or our max health will be 100, and that can be changed later on in the game through equipment, items, buffs, you name it. So we're going to create a new game creator stats, and this time we're going to click attribute. This attribute we'll call health, and as you can see, we're going to change this again to health, the ID, and the max value of this, we are going to drag and drop the max health onto the max value. Done. So now we have a max health and a health stat. We will go to our player class, and we will add the stat and the attribute. Health, health. Now you can see when we click on player, he has traits, health. Yeah. I like to have this checked off in case I want, for testing purposes. We won't worry about that right now. So let's add a couple more stats. So I'm going to copy and paste this. So now we have health 1 and max health 1. So I'm going to rename health 1 to energy or stamina, whatever you prefer. Rename max energy. And we're going to have to change the ID of both of those as well. ENERGY 100. And energy, we'll switch over to energy. And we're also going to have to drag and drop the new stat onto that, max energy. So everything looks good. Now we just add both the new things to the player class. Energy, max energy, done. We're going to do this one more time, and we will add our hunger, because it's a survival game. Hunger, we're going to drag and drop max hunger onto hunger, rename hunger, and then it still says max energy 1 here, but as soon as we change the name of this to max hunger, it will change automatically. Max hunger, as you can see, it's max hunger now. We're just going to change the max hunger ID to max hunger, and done. Now we just add that to the player class. Now we have 3 different stats: health, energy, and hunger, all of which equal up to 100. Alright, so we're going to implement that into a UI now. I'm not sure, I think I want to have it down here. No, maybe. Yeah, we'll have it down here. Alright, so let's see here. Top panel, we want that closed. Controls, nope. Let's create a whole new panel. UI, image, change it to black as always with an opacity of 100. I'm going to change the width of that to about 500. Nope, wrong one. 0, 500, 600 maybe, with a height of 250. Position that down at the bottom. Oops. Alright. With that there now, I'm going to rename this to Stats Panel. I'm going to rename this one to Combat Panel. And I'm going to rename Panel to Panels, because I like to stay organized. Lock everything. Alright, Stats Panel, we're going to create an empty, no, we're going to create a UI image. This one I'm going to call Health. And I'm going to give it an image, because you need an image to change the type of image it is. So I want it to be like a bar that goes up and down to simulate your health draining, but you can't do that with a basic image. So I'm going to add one of the squares I have in here. Give me 1 second. I know you can't see what I'm doing. It must be very annoying at times, but here, I found a few squares here. Let's go with this one. Alright, you didn't see a change, but I definitely changed it. I'm going to make it maybe black. The height of it will be 50 and the width of it will be 500. No, let's go 450. I'm going to position it a little more to the right because I want to put an icon over here.